Hello, welcome back to my channel. June flew by super quick. A lot has happened this month that I'm going to update you guys on. But today I'm sharing my July plan with me, getting things back into place. I know I said that last month, but last month was a crazy month. I'll share a little bit more on that in a bit, but I'm excited to be doing July's plan with me because finally I feel like things are getting back together. The only thing is summer, which is July, August, usually our busier month when parents come visit. We go visit more. We have a lot of travel plans. But other than that, I think we can still work on all our goals and all our stuff. So I'm excited to be sharing with you on that. And if you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome. My name is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. And if you're interested in desk setup, tech, productivity, and lifestyle videos in general, make sure you subscribe because I do all of those. And yeah, so let's get in. So first off, we're going to start with some new products that I got from Merit. If you haven't heard about Merit, they are a minimalist beauty brand and their products is safe for body, skin, and the planet. They have sent me products in the past and I've done multiple videos on these and I do use them to this day. So when they said they want to send me more stuff, I'm like, yes, please. My top favorite products from them are definitely the bronzer, the serum, and even their brow pomade, which I always use every single day. Today I have two products that I want to share with you guys. One is their Flesh Balm, which is a cream blush in their top selling shade Beverly Hills. And then we have their signature lip in the new shade called Ginger. So I'm gonna try them out for you guys today. So I only have bronzer on and no blush, and we're gonna open this super quick. So this is how it looks like. The packaging is super cute. All you have to do is just twist this open and then you got the shade here. This is a really, really pretty shade. I'm excited to try this out because look how pretty it is. It definitely matches the warm tone of how I look today and in my space. So I'm excited to put this on. Super easy to apply. You just put it on your cheek and then you just blend it in. So I took off my glasses and I'm just going to put a little bit on. I love how it's buildable and it looks super natural on. So this is how it looks like. And if I want, I can put a little bit more and it just builds up. And I really love these kind of blushes because they look super natural and that's what I'm always going for on a regular day basis. So here is with the blush and then without the blush. I'm gonna now add a little bit on this side and then blend it in. It's like super creamy, which I really, really like. And these are the types of blushes that I need in my life. And then I'll put a little bit on my nose. And that's how the blush looks. It just gives like a really nice flush of color. It looks super natural on and I really, really like it. So now I'm going to take off this lip oil that I have on my lips to keep it moisturized. And then I have the signature lip here. This is their new shade in Ginger. That's how their lipsticks usually look like. And here is the shade. Super pretty, perfect for the summer. I'm excited to try it on. I'm usually not really like a corally kind of color, but this one actually blends in really nicely with my skin tone. I like blotting it with my fingers, so there's no harsh lines or anything. But this is how it looks now. It looks super cute. I love it so, so much. If you're interested in these Merit products, I'll make sure to link it down below for you to check out. They do also offer free shipping over $40 and you get a signature bag for your first order. But let's get back into the plan with me. Okay, so we're gonna do a little chat first about updates on our goals and what happened in June. So June started off pretty strong, but then during the middle of the month, the hubby fainted one evening. I'm not gonna go too in detail about that. Before the 2 weeks that it happened and even currently, he is still recovering and things have been super slow. I've been doing a lot more of the work because I want him to rest, especially since he does work a lot. So getting him to rest is another thing, which means that a lot of the goals and the plans have been pushed aside, and I think that's okay because sometimes we do have some important things come in and that is more important than anything else. So now that things are finally getting better, it is definitely time to get back into things. So to mention, I was going through the last plan with me video of how I wanted June to be, which now I will change it over to July. One of the top things is waking up earlier. For the last 2 weeks, we have been trying to get back into our routine, but before we were able to wake up before 8, but now our goal is to wake up at 8. So I'm going to continue that for this week and maybe even next week, and then maybe after next week is when we start even waking up earlier. So the ultimate goal would be 7, but I'm going to start with 7:30 first. One of the other goals that I've had was to walk more, and that definitely did not happen, but I thought about it over this month. I was thinking about the times when I'm not streaming, when I'm not live, and that's usually in the morning. I can actually try to walk on my walking pad and maybe set a goal to 3,000 per day. And then whatever extra I get is a bonus, but I don't want to be too harsh to myself. So that's kind of where I think I'm going to do. Another goal that I had last month was to co-work more and just be on social media a lot more, which I definitely have done in the past month. I stream more on Twitch, which I am enjoying and loving because that way I can still have some breaks and do other things that are not at the desk. But for TikTok, when I do go live there, I do have to be present and I can't walk away that often. So what I've been doing is that on Twitch, I would go on a little earlier and stay on a little later. And in between, I will add like a TikTok portion in there and then also go on TikTok live. The difference between the two is that on Twitch, you're able to add tasks on our task list. The quality is a lot better, obviously, and I feel like it's more focus based on Twitch. And for TikTok, I usually answer any questions that come along, so it's a little bit more distracting, but I just love kind of like meeting the community and anyone that comes in to ask about my space. So I'm going to continue to do that for the month of July and see how that goes. And hopefully I also have some time to work on some digital products, which I did not do any of that in June because I do need to find some more ways to make some passive income or income in general so that if I ever want Life with Holly Lifestyles to be full-time, I can actually do that. So that is my little updates on my goals. Okay, so let's chat planners. So the last couple of months I was using this kind of like custom spiral planner I made for myself. I was testing out some stuff for Work Week Agenda, which I'm excited to announce that sometime in July we will be releasing the new Work Week Agenda layout along with new covers, but that's what I've been working. And then I recently switched back into having a disc bound, so I am back into my disc bound planner, which is nice and slim and ready to go. I've still been using Point Hun's new cover here. This is the limited edition color called Sakura Pink. But since I did change my desk setup to a new color theme, which is blue, I'm thinking of what color should I switch this into. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. But I've been keeping it simple, especially in June when things have been crazy. I mainly use this life admin section for any like work, personal, and home stuff. I have a brain dump section just in case I just need to brain dump in general. I have my calendar section here to kind of put down all the dates of things that I have going on, whether it's now or later. And then mainly I'm still just using the 2 days on one page without the schedule, and it's just been doing well still for me, even the third month. And then in the back I just have some project pages, so when I am planning to do my digital products I can kind of plan it out in here. But that's pretty much a little update on this because June has been very, very slow with everything that's going on, and I've been taking it slow because of the hubby. So for Notion, I haven't been using it at all this month because of the hubby situation. One of the things we were able to do is get one of our stuff done, which was the gutter cleaning, which we got to do before the hubby fainted. So that's really, really good. And clearly we weren't able to do any of the home stuff because the hubby had to rest most of the time and I was taking care of him. Other thing I want to mention is in my reading page, there has been crazy thing happening, which I will update you when I share about the book of the month that I'm reading, but I've definitely purchased a lot of books and a lot of things has happened since this last month. So I've been definitely in a book kind of addiction right now. So I know I need to update this. So that's something I'm going to do sometime this month. But other than that, I'm going to be also working on my travel plans because I have a couple of trips coming up for the next couple of months. We have one in August and we have one in September and maybe one in October. So I'm excited to get those ready to go and I'm excited to travel again. So now we're talking about Rella and what I have plans for July. As you see, for July, I have basically nothing planned. I've been thinking a lot about what I want my content creation to be and if I still want to do kind of like daily TikToks and stuff like that. Should I tone it down and do more quality types of videos instead of just trying to find something every single day? I have been doing a lot of co-working, as I did mention earlier in this video, so I'm thinking of how I can incorporate everything together. So I feel like one day I definitely need to go to a document and kind of write everything down, kind of figure out where I want to go in the next couple of months and even in the fall and winter. I feel like as much as I love doing content and everything like that, sometimes things can switch up and kind of see how it goes. So if you have any suggestions on how I should go with my content and what you like to see, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you and kind of see what I can do to help you guys. But other than that, Rella has been pretty much the same for me. Another thing I've been wanting to update you is that I've been using a new app for my shop, Point Hun. If you haven't checked out the video yet, I'll link it up in the cards and down below for you to check out. But I got a sponsored content for an app called xTiles, and I was using it for my shop, Point Hun, and I've been absolutely loving it and integrating it into my everyday routine. So I wanted to share with you the page that I've been using a lot and the page that I'm going to be using when I get back into social media. So the first page is my master task section. I have this home page here, which are my top tasks, and then I have areas to check stock. I have my production area, things that I can do when I have some downtime, and then today's to do. So this is perfect. I can see everything at a glance. When I'm ready to do something else, I can go do it. You can change up the colors of your tiles, which I really, really enjoy. So you can color code them if you want and anything you want. So the next page is the projects section, which I have 3 different categories. One is admin, one is products, and one is packaging. That way I can keep track of different projects here. And then I have my inventory section, which I can track inventory and whatever's out of stock I can put on so that I know when I come to this page, I can start reordering things or restocking things in here. I also have it for my planner inserts, which I have to do every couple of months because inserts sell and then I have to restock them. So since I did the video and since I've been using this app, I've been loving it and using it every day for Point Hun. The other thing that I've been wanting to add back because I haven't had time this month is my marketing. I haven't done much marketing since I've been taking care of the hubby, that I need to get back into this. So I did create this for that reason, but I haven't been using it. So I'm looking to get back into it, but I definitely have found a way to kind of organize my thoughts for social media, any ideas, and then I can put them into the calendar and plan out my content. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll make sure to link it in the description down below for you to check out to see how I kind of use this platform for Point Hun. I'm absolutely in love and I definitely would want to share more. So if you're interested to see more and updates on this every month, let me know. I will definitely share more as I go. Other than that, that is my little update for my computer stuff, and now I'm going to talk about books. So as I mentioned during my Notion that I've been obsessed with the books the last month. I've definitely purchased a lot of books and have actually read a couple more than I would, and I've actually read more than 1 book a month. So these are the 2 books that I read in the month of June. We have Abby's book series. She's actually a pretty popular author out here, and I was reading her Part of Your World series. I actually originally bought this book here, which was super popular on Big Book Talk, and I wanted to read it because I heard really great things about it. But I read that there is a series for this book. You can read it as a standalone, but if you do read it in order, the characters kind of connect, and I definitely wanted to read it that way, so I had to purchase 2 more books. So these are the 2 books, and I read both of them. We have Part of Your World and Yours Truly. I think my favorite would definitely be Part of Your World, a little bit more than Yours Truly, but both books have been super amazing and I can't wait to start reading just for the summer. My goal is to probably read this for the month of July, so this is one of the books that I'm looking to read. But other than that, I want to also share the 2 books that I'm currently reading. I actually got a Kindle here, which has amazing things because first there are books that you can get for free. Then you can also borrow books and put in here, or your Kobo. I am using both the Kobo and my Kindle. Second of all, when I'm ready, I'm going to definitely subscribe to Kindle Unlimited so I can read all the popular books that is available in Kindle Unlimited. It is a subscription, but save some money when I read that during the trial. The current book I'm reading is called The 5-Star Weekend. This one is super cute. This one's not romance, it's more like a friendship book, so I'm excited to read something outside of romance for now. And then the other book that I'm reading is this one called Love at First Bite by Anna E. Collins. The reason why I purchased this book was because the author is from Seattle. She's having a new book coming out in August, and I wanted to read something from her to see if I like her stuff, because I would love to attend a book event. So that is kind of why I'm reading this one right now, but so far it's so good. I love these two, and I can't wait to finish them. And then my biggest goal, I guess, is to read Abby Jimenez just for the summer. I'm excited to read this in July because summer is here and I'm excited to be reading this. But that is my update for books. I do have a lot more, so I can't wait to keep sharing with you every month. So that is it for today's video. The plan with me today is a little shorter because there's not much updates from last month, but I am excited for July and I can't wait to share more. June has been a crazy month and I'm excited to get back into things. I'm excited to travel again, and I'm excited to just be present and connect with you guys all, whether through here on my social media platforms or even in my co-working lives. If you haven't checked out my co-working lives, make sure to come check it out. I'll make sure to link all my Twitch and my TikTok down below for you. I also have a Discord, which I do share my schedule for co-working in there. You can also chat and share your favorite things in there. And we also have fun clubs such as a book club, and we have movie nights there. So make sure to link everything about co-working down below. I would love to see you there, and make sure to say hi and say you're from YouTube. But that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me at Life with Holly Lifestyles on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!